Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 7-Day Self-Care Challenge. My name is Nellie Bisram, and I'm the SEL Specialist with Primetime Palm Beach County. And I'll be your guide through this virtual 7-session series. I'm so excited that you'll be joining us on this journey into self-care, and I hope that you'll find it useful in your personal life and your professional life. The 7-Day Self-Care Challenge is a series of video sessions that are designed to provide basic practice tools that can help us cultivate awareness, self-care, and resilience. In each of the short videos, you'll be guided step by step through mindful awareness practices, movement and breathing exercises, and relaxation techniques that promote stress and anxiety reduction and overall well-being. If you can't complete the entire series in 7 days, not to worry. Feel free to follow along as best as you can. And then if you want to repeat videos, that's fine too. If you really want to get the most out of this series, I recommend that you keep a journal or a log. This way you can reflect back on your experiences and really have a deeper understanding of what you learned. So now let's get started with our first practice, the present moment awareness exercise. This exercise is designed to build the attentional muscle and the open awareness muscle. The present moment awareness exercise does precisely that. It helps us to cultivate the ability to live in the present moment. Through this practice, I will be guiding you through step by step, guiding you through a sensory experience, and also alerting you to pay attention to things like mind wandering or any thoughts or emotions that might come up for you. We also learn how to be non-judgmental and curious about our experience and to have what we call a beginner's mind. So let's get started. Find a comfortable position. You can do this either lying down or sitting on a chair or sitting cross-legged on the floor. I also invite you to listen to the cues from your own body, even as you follow my guided instruction. Doing what feels right to you is important for your self-care. Let's begin. So finding a comfortable seated or lying down posture where your body can be relaxed and alert at the same time. If sitting, make sure that your posture is upright and comfortable. And if you're sitting on a chair, that your feet are firmly planted on the floor. Your arms are draped to your sides and your hands on your thighs. If you're lying down, your arms and your legs are extended. So now bring your awareness to the soles of your feet. Feeling the sensations in the soles of your feet. And then allowing that attention to travel through the entire body, becoming aware of the sensations you feel. Perhaps where your body is making contact with either the chair or the surface that you're lying on or sitting on. Feeling the sensation of clothing touching your skin. Feeling the air caressing your face and hands. And now aware of the body as a whole. If you notice that your mind's attention goes somewhere else, this is perfectly normal. When you notice this, simply bringing your attention back to the sensation in your body or to your breath. So now let's bring our attention to this breath wherever we feel it most vividly. You might feel your breath in your chest or your belly or your nostrils. So just taking a moment to tune in and let your attention rest on the physical sensation that you feel as your breath glides in and out of your body. Just letting this be as effortless as possible, letting your breath flow as naturally as it can. And just watching and following the breath for a few moments. Letting this breath anchor your attention whenever your mind wanders. And now slowly transitioning from the breath, allowing the awareness of the breath to slowly fade into the background. And now bringing your attention to smell and taste. As you breathe in, just noticing if there are any scents that you pick up without forcing. Noticing taste. If your eyes are open, receiving color and form and shape without judgment, without trying to identify what you see, just allowing the eyes to gaze softly. And if the eyes are closed, that's fine too. And now bringing your attention slowly to the sense of sound, opening up the listening, hearing the sounds near and far. As you hear these sounds, you may notice that some sounds are soft and some are loud. You might notice a difference in volume and pitch, in frequency, in tone. Some are sounds of animate objects and some of inanimate objects. Just having a bare, attentional appreciation for these sounds without trying to name them or identify them. And if that shows up, just noticing that, noticing any thoughts that arise, bringing your attention back to the quality of the sound. And now let your listening run out to the furthest sound. And now allowing your listening to meet with silence. Hearing silence between sounds, underlying sounds, the silence that contains all sounds rising and falling in the silence. Now resting in this silence for a few more moments until you hear the chimes ring. Allowing a sense of appreciation to arise for having taken the time to practice in this way, and for dedicating time to take care of yourself, and for being present. Allowing your eyes to open if they were closed, wiggling your fingers and your toes. And as you transition back, taking a moment to reflect on what you noticed. You can take a mental note, or if you'd like to, you might want to write down in your journal or on a piece of paper what you noticed before you transition to the next activity of your day. I hope you enjoyed this session. Thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you in the next session. Until then, be safe and be well.